Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, A Tray or More. It's your girl, Kat. And I am back with another video. I am a living vessel for God, so I'm here to give some enlightenment to someone who may need some just period, y'all, okay? If this your vibe, then this your tribe, please hit the like and subscribe button because you're gonna greatly appreciate it, okay? So, what's up, y'all? What's up? So, this video is gonna be about gang stalking. I know, right? I've been avoiding this for a couple days now because, I'm sick of it, okay? So I don't even really want to talk about it, but God has been leading me to talk about it, and I was supposed to talk about it Friday, but when you go through it every day, it can be just like, okay, just no, okay? But here I am, because I knew I had to do it, just period. So I don't know if gang stalking is something that all of God's people go through or just chosen ones, okay? And I don't really speak about chosen ones a lot on my channel because I feel like that's not my vibe. You feel me? Even though I am one, I just don't feel like it's my vibe to talk about us in that manner, okay? So, gang stalking, like I was saying. So this Thursday, y'all, it was a day. Okay, it was a day. My son went out of town, and which I was so happy about because in this area that I stay in, I don't allow my son to go outside no more. You feel me? Gang stalking is something that's been going on in my life for some years now. You feel me? But when I first started catching on to like the groups and what was going on, I felt like it was because of the person that was in my life. I didn't know it really had anything to do with me. I thought it was the person that I was in an illusionship with. I didn't say relationship because it wasn't a relationship. It was just an illusion. You feel me? So I felt like it was because of him that it was happening. And so I really didn't pay it no mind or whatever because I don't talk to a lot of people. And if I know for a fact that if somebody doesn't like me, it's because of something you've done or it's how you feel about yourself. Like, I really do know that much. I do. So I don't pay that kind of stuff no mind. But lately, you feel me? Now, I got out of the illusionship, like, done last June. So it's coming up to be a year now. So, but after he left, it was still going on. So I'm like, okay, this is definitely for me. But I feel like it was going on because I allowed it to go on for so long. You feel me? I allowed these people to think that they can really treat me like that, y'all. For real. Like, I don't know. But, so, like I said, it's been going on for years now. And coming up to Thursday, my son goes out of town. You feel me? Like I said, I was happy because I don't allow him to go outside around here no more. Like, the gang stalking got so bad to where, like, my son would come home off the bus, or even one time he told me he went to school, and he was like, my teacher told me I had an attitude, and I didn't even have no attitude. And I was confused because my son don't really, like, he is smart. Like, he got a smart mouth, but he get it, honestly. But he's not a bad kid, though, for real. So when he would say that, I'd be like, okay. And when he would come home sometimes, he would walk up, and I'd be so happy to see him, but he would walk up to me looking like, and I'm like, why are you looking at me like that? Like, I'm so confused. But God was putting it in my face to pay attention to him more outside the door. You feel me? I was just allowing him to be a kid, go hang out, you feel me? You a kid, go play. But it's like, if people don't like you, 9 times out of 10, they don't like your kid neither. Okay? So I had started walking him to the bus. And literally, y'all, the bus is literally right there. And honestly, never did I think grown people would do that to kids. I never thought grown people would play with people's kids, y'all. I never, ever thought that. So this is me. Like, I've always given people the benefit of the doubt. I never just assumed that anybody was any kind of way until God is like, okay, now you have to pay attention. And people were sending my son the evil eye. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense to why your face was always like this, because that's the same face that they're making to you. Like, they were literally sending it to him and it was sticking, y'all. So I had to cut him out with playing outside. And, I'm trying to get, a whole, like, stand in my power against this kind of stuff. So Thursday, and I stay in an apartment complex. You feel me? It's the projects where I'm from. So anytime I go outside, you feel me? I'm an adult, so I don't really pay it no mind. Like, you feel me? Sometimes it does get to me, but it don't get to me because I know it's just y'all feeling some type of way about y'all self. So Thursday, I'm on the porch, y'all, minding my business, okay? Minding my business. And I was drinking some wine. And I haven't drunk nothing in a long time. So I went and got me some wine. I came and I sat down. Okay? Boom. And when I tell y'all, it was nobody outside. And if anybody know gang stalking, it's like they smell you. It's like they smell you as soon as you step out the door. Okay? If anybody knows about gang stalking, they sense you like nothing. I've never seen nothing like this in the world, like, for real. I go on the porch or whatever. They start. So I'm like, here we go. So I got my music in, minding my business, drinking my wine. And so when they start with you, it's all because they want to push you back in the house. Like, they want you to go back where you came from. They want you to feel intimidated. You feel me? So I'm like, no, never gonna feel that. If I go in the house, it's because I want to go in the house. You feel me? Period. Like, I don't care what they be thinking, y'all. I've always done what I want to do. But if you aggravate me, I do go in the house. Not because you forcing me to go in the house, or not because I feel a type of way about you. Just period. So I'm sitting out there. They start. I'm like, okay, whatever. And ladies, my period was coming on too. So I didn't even know it, but I was aggravated. So I'm like, okay, here they go. So I'm sitting there or whatever. And y'all, by the end of the night, no lie, I feel like it was about like 50 people outside trying to make me go in the house. It could have been about 30, but I feel like it was like 50 to 100 people. All because I'm sitting by my lonesome, minding my business, not intimidated by y'all, and not worried about y'all. Okay? So, and this is what I mean by me standing in my power, and this is why I'm talking about this, because I want to give somebody else some encouragement and some strength to, like, not let people get to you. Not letting these people think that they intimidate you or whatever the case may be going on in their heads, y'all. I don't know. But I'm sitting out there, and this is the lesson coming up now. I'm sitting out there, boom, and like I'm drinking my wine, and I only had 2 wines at that. So I drank those 2 wines, and more people was coming out now. More people. So I'm like, I'm not gonna sit out here like this just listen to the music. I'm gonna go down to the store, get me some more wine, and I'm gonna sit on this porch. Y'all will not run me in the house. Y'all won't. So I leave, and another thing, it was hot that day. Very hot. Okay? So I had on my little outfit. You feel me? I'm dressing according to the weather. And I'm keeping it real with y'all. I have thrown away so many clothes because it was memories that I no longer want to be attached to. So I don't have a lot of clothes. Like, I'm recycling clothes here. You feel me? So the one time I do put on, y'all see what I got on now. Like, so the one time I do put on clothes, y'all, so I go down to the store, I come back. It's a group, and like, I gotta walk in like a gate, like different, y'all know how the project is, you feel me? You got different little gates you can go in. So I'm walking in the gate or whatever, because I'm coming back from the store now, and my music gets cut off. And I'm like, man, God, I need the music the most right now. This is the time I need to be tuning them out the most. But I believe that he let the music go out because of the simple fact that he wanted me to listen what they were saying about me. So I'm down there, I walk in the gate. I hear somebody say, and she looked like a hoe. So I'm like, ooh, like, excuse me? Make it hurt. But I keep walking because I don't pay that no mind. Even though I heard it, I know I'm not one. See, that's where you ain't gonna get me. You get people like that when they are one. I know I'm not, so whatever. I come down here. It's people all down here where I'm at now. Like, and you know it's gang stalking because they're literally all where you at. Like, no. So I come down here. When I come in the house, I put my drinks up and go back on the porch, my drink, and I'm sitting there. You feel me? And I haven't really drunk in a while, so I'm trying my best to stay cool because I'm feeling lightheaded. So I'm like, nope, you got this. You got this. You will sit right here because they're not doing this today. And it's so like crazy that I'm able to talk about this in this manner because I was not like this Thursday, y'all. I was like, y'all gonna be messed up. I ain't going nowhere, period. So, and I was even talking a little mess, y'all, because I was like, you know, the girls that was walking by, I'm like, boy, I tell y'all, when this same energy come back around, I hope y'all as strong as I am. I hope y'all as strong as I am. I hope y'all able to take the same thing that y'all dish out. So I'm talking a little mess because, y'all, if anybody knows about gang stalking, it don't matter what age, the people will put their kids to hate you. Like, they will really not give their kids a fighting chance to grow up to be them best selves because they put their kids in the same energy. Y'all, I be having babies, little kids, looking at me like, and I be like, oh my gosh, stay in a child's place. Like, what are y'all doing to these kids? Like, I don't know. So, from little kids to old men. You feel me? People in their 50s and 60 years old that should not be acting like this. Like, it's a trip. So I come back, I'm sitting out there, whatever. I'm jamming too, y'all. Like, they out there making so much noise. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta calm down. Cause now this is so funny telling y'all. And I'm jamming, right? And so anybody that knows me, I smoke weed. You feel me? And I have stepped back from smoking weed because first off, it's a distraction in this area because it's like, you know, I should no longer want to smoke weed in this area because I see that it's keeping me down. So that was one reason why I had to step back. And another thing is that I was getting weed from low vibrational people. And they was giving it to me at the palm of their hands. I really had, like, God was like, do you not see what's going on? The palm of our hands are so special, y'all. Okay? So for anybody out there that's be smoking and you let people hand you stuff at the palm of your hand, So, and I had, you know, so that night or whatever, I'm still on this one night. So that night, you know, I was like, you know, I might as well make this my little last rendezvous thingy on the porch. You feel me? You know, smoke me a joint and drink. This will be my last night even acting like this up here. So keep in mind, nobody likes me where I stay at for real. Nobody. But I don't let that stop me from asking, you know, you feel me? If you sell it or whatever, I'm gonna, you know, I don't care. So I stopped somebody and I asked her, I'm like, hey, boom, boom, boom. And she's like, yeah. And y'all, I knew better. But not gonna lie, the most dangerous people is the ones that's nice and they act like they like you. Them some dangerous ones. Because they kind people, or they come off as kind, and they really don't like you. So I'm waiting or whatever, and it took a minute. She comes back, and y'all, I knew better. But I smoke it anyways. And I'm saying I knew better because I had just took some from the dude I was in illusionship with, and I only smoked one. He gave me a lot too. But the thing that I only smoked one joint from it and had to throw the rest in the trash because he brought it to me broken down already. So it means like, oh, you think you're going to put your spirit or whatever the case may be, or whatever you done spoken over this weed? So I get it from her, y'all. I'm on the porch, and now I'm really in the zone. Like, I'm vibing. I really don't hear them now. And I am letting off all kind of vibrations, you feel me, on that porch. But It wasn't until I came in the house, y'all, I got so sick. I was so sick. And it was because I had like 3.5. Yeah, because I still had one left. So I had like 3.5 bottles of wine plus that weed. Like the little bottles of wine. Not no bottles of wine, but the little ones. And I was sick, y'all. I had never felt like that before. I'm in the house. I'm on the floor. I ain't got no clothes on. Because I'm like, Lord, what's going on? And I kind of got sick from the last weed that I smoked from the dude that I was supposed to be smoking from. Like, I got sick off of that weed. So I knew for a fact that it was the weed that I was getting sick off of because people speaking ill and not liking me, and I'm sitting here smoking from them. I don't know why I didn't take a picture of this, y'all, but I threw up. And I knew it was probably because of the wine too, but the weed in my system, y'all. People would, If you a smoker, and I'm just going to tell you no. You have to know when enough is enough in whatever given area that you're in, okay? No lie to God, y'all. I don't even know why I did not take a picture of this. Because I was talking to God. I'm like, oh, God, no. Like, no. This is not how I'm finna go out. So, I threw up, y'all. No lie. It was a skull face. I threw up a skull face. It was so weird, so creepy. I still go in the bathroom right now and look down at the floor, not wanting to put my feet in that same area. Or when I'm on the toilet, it's on the toilet, but it's like right next to the toilet. So I have to sit on the toilet like this because I don't want to sit my feet in the same area that I threw up in because I know it was a skull face. So I'm like, Lord, is the people trying to kill me with weed? So my lesson was like, give it up. Give it up. It's not for you. These people are not for you. Stop trying to make them be for you. Okay? So that happened that night, boom. And I had to get out. I'm drinking tea. I'm drinking water. I'm trying to eat to get myself back into a stronger place because my body felt so weak, y'all. I had never felt like that before. I'm in the shower. I'm doing all kinds of stuff to make myself feel better. So boom, the next morning I wake up and I'm getting the kitchen together. You know, I'm taking the trash out. I tell y'all, anybody that know gangstalking, they smell you. They sense you when you open the door. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning now. The sun is not even really up. So I'm trying to get to the dumpster and get back in the house. I get down there. And it's like they try to send the biggest, darker entities to make you feel some type of way. And wrong. So I go out there. Here he comes up the sidewalk. So I'm like, oh my God, just leave me alone already. So he tried to say something to me, but I walk around him now. I'm like, oh, this not. And I was nice to him before, even though I knew he was of a darker entity. Now I'm to the point. I'm like, I'm not talking to y'all, man. Leave me alone. Like y'all want to take my goodness for weakness, and y'all got me messed up. So I walk around him. I'm like, and I go in the house, and but I wanted you to see that y'all are not gonna stop what I got going on. Y'all are not gonna stop what God has going on. You feel me, y'all? So, like I said, I just want to be some encouragement for somebody else. Like, stand in your power against gang stalking. You feel me? When people act like that, it's because of them. You shouldn't feel no type of way because of them. Now, I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to gang stalking, it's been having me mentally kind of trippy because I would come in the house sometimes and I would get sad only because I'm like, Lord, I'm tired of, I'm tired of going through this. Y'all, I can't even walk to the store without people following me. That's how bad they will follow you. So I'm like, How much more I gotta prove that you don't bother me or that I'm strong? Like, these people literally following me every day. And it's like, I was, in my moods, I'm like, God, how am I supposed to switch it up if every day people following me? Every day they attacking me. Every day, not every day, but, they try to make my son feel some type of way. Enough is enough. But the thing is that sometimes you do have to stand up against people like that and take your power back. Because I don't know what y'all thought it was, but it ain't. People think just because you don't react like them in certain situations that they can take advantage of you. That is not the case for everybody. Everybody in the world don't want to fight. Everybody in the world don't want to argue. But y'all, literally, just yesterday, I'm on the porch. You feel me? An older dude. And they love to send him. They love to send him. I literally had to say out loud to him, bro, go sit down somewhere. And he looked right at me, yeah, you, go sit down. Because one thing about gang stalking, they're not going to be in your face like, yeah, we don't like you, we all up against you. They're going to be around you to make you feel some type of way, to make you feel like you lonely, to make you feel excluded, and try to look better than you. Like, they just do stuff like that, and it's ridiculous. I can look like this and feel just fine because I love myself. Now, do I need some new clothes for myself? Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to dress a little different. I've been wearing the same clothes for months now. But it's not because of what nobody else got going on. So, and one thing else I could be honest about, no matter what I need or want to do, I don't care who don't like me, I'm going to do it. You feel me? And I don't have a car right now, so I do have to walk a lot of places. And that's what gets me, because it's like, they follow me. They follow me, y'all. It's ridiculous. But, I don't care. But like a side joke, I ain't gonna lie. I was in the laundromat down here minding my business one day, and of course they come out, because if you know about gang stalking, anytime you out, and especially in the area you live in, they gonna try it, period. So I'm in the laundromat, I'm just in there listening to music, but I just look out the window and I see them, and I start laughing. I ain't gonna lie, I started laughing. I'm in there laughing all by myself because it was so funny. I thought about the little mushrooms off of Mario. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's so funny to talk about this because I haven't told nobody nothing about this. So just listening to myself talk about this is funny. I thought about the little mushrooms off of Mario. I'm like, that's exactly what all of me looking like. The little mushrooms off of Mario. You just want to step on them boop. Go on about your business. Boop. Please, go on about your business. Boop. So, I had to look up, oh my God, and I got the screenshot on my phone, and I did not write it down, so I cannot go back. And I said I wasn't going to edit this video because I knew this video was going to be too long, and I'm editing on my phone still. And editing videos take a long time, you feel me? Especially with me, because I be trying to edit too much in there. Instead of me just kind of put a couple things in, and every minute, I will sit there and try to put things in when I feel like it's important. You feel me? So I know I'm not going to edit this video. But they call Goombas. The little Goombas off of Mario. And okay, I got my book down here. Resemble small brown mushrooms and are a fungus-based species like toad, amanitas, spooks, and shrubs. I don't know what any of them words meant, so don't go there. But it says, Goombas are physically weak and are not much of a threat to Mario or Luigi, okay? You feel me? So when I read that, I'm like, you know what? I don't know if they're physically weak, but the things that they do to me are weak. I've never seen gang stalking and was like, no, that's not my energy. I see that and I be like, are y'all not tired of doing this every day? And one thing about gang stalking, it's ridiculous because it be people that need to mind their own business. And I don't say that in a rude way because, like, not saying, because we all got business that we could be minding, just period. You feel me? I got things that I'm trying to get over within myself. But that's me acknowledging the things that I know that I do wrong and the things that I need to work on because I mind my business. So I ain't saying they the only ones that got business that I'm not saying that they're the only ones that they got business that they need to mind. If that just makes sense the way I said it. But what I'm saying is that they are the ones that neglect their own business the most. They'd rather pay attention to yours because they don't want to deal with their own. You feel me? And what I've been doing is like so discreet. Nobody knows what I'm doing inside here. So it bothers them. Oh, she need a job. Oh, she ain't got no furniture. Oh, she ain't got this. Oh, she ain't got that. Why are y'all concerned about me? When I did have furniture and I did go to work, I opened that door for people to come inside my apartment and disrespect it. You feel me? The person that I was in a relationship with used to bring these same people inside my apartment, be in my bed, all on top of my couch and stuff. And when I pay for something, I treat it like I paid for it. Like I had my bed since I've been living up here for a long time, very years, over 5 years, over 6 years. My bed was a good bed. Like my mattress damn near looked brand new. Just because I paid for it, so why would I treat it any kind of way? I ain't the type of person with money. If I buy anything, we gonna treat it like it's something. You feel me? And that's the way I felt about my furniture in the living room. Now, I no longer have my furniture in the living room because I had to get rid of it. You feel me? And I was paying on it. And the people was working with me. They didn't even want me to give it back. But I was like, no, it's just time for me to give it up. You feel me? Because I don't want to keep paying on something that I don't want. And I don't want to live here. So why would I put more furniture in here? Why would I want to live around this? Okay? So I just want to get on here and talk about gangstalking a little bit and give somebody else some strength and some encouragement to get through it. Because it's like, take your power back and don't be worried about people, because the fact that they were so concerned about you, you should feel good about yourself because you know they neglecting their own business. Oh, you gonna go out your way to neglect your business and worry about me? Because you can't tell me it ain't one thing that you need to be thinking about. That's what you ain't gonna tell me. Okay? And I mean that with love. Just period. So I encourage anybody that feels like the enemy wants to get the best of them, or they feel like the enemy just wants all the attention in their life. You feel me? And it's like, no, they don't get all the attention. Is that they want you to feel like you're not important, or what you got going on ain't as important than them. And it's like, why are you even comparing yourself to me? Why are you even comparing your business to my business? If you don't know my business, because it's none of your business. Just period. So, yeah. Take care of yourselves, you feel me? Be aware of what's going on. For anybody that smoke, you have to know when enough is enough. And I don't know if anybody ever got physically sick from weed, but it's real. It's real. You cannot take things like, especially if you're elevating and you're vibrating high, you cannot take that stuff from low vibrational people. Maybe that's what made me sick. I don't even know, y'all. But I done got sick twice now off of it. So I'm definitely like, okay, I get the point. Just period. And I was so happy to see that person the next day, because I'm like, whatever you thought you did, you didn't. Because that was a skull face I threw up. And I'm like, these are the things that you need to take a picture of. This is your journey. This is how you're going to help people. Like, be straight up. Like, one thing I ain't going to do, I ain't going to lie to nobody. Like I said, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't just judge people. And God is not going to allow me to sit and lie on nobody. I just don't do that. I'm too loving of a person to do that. But sometimes people will get you on the wrong day and they like expect you to be weak and they always expect you to be loving. And it's like, no. You cannot take advantage of people their whole entire lives. No. No. Okay? Mm-mm. My favorite verse, and I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I can quote the whole Bible. I can't. But I do know God is love, and that's just period. You ain't gonna take that from me. You ain't gonna take away how God speaks to me. Period. But God is in her, she will not fall. God is in you, you will not fall. Just period. Psalms chapter 46, verse 5. My mug, I got a book. My book saying right now. God, y'all can't see the words, but it does say God is in her, she will not fall. Just period. Okay? So y'all stay strong. Don't let people get the best of you. You feel me? And I know it can be hard because trust me, I know it's literally just me and my son. I have nobody that I can genuinely turn to and ask for help without them wanting to make me feel some type of way or talking about me. That's just straight up. I have no one I can really turn to that will genuinely help me right now. So it gets hard on me. And I just want to encourage somebody, like, don't feel bad about the feelings that you feel when you get down or you feel like something be too much for you sometimes. Be human. You allowed to feel like that. But don't get stuck there. Don't get stuck there. Trust me, I know how it feels, y'all. I know. Trust me. Every day I wake up and it be with the bull. I'll be like, do y'all not notice that you will grow old in that same energy? I don't think people know, y'all. I don't think they know. But that's what the vibe is, okay? We still gonna love and we still gonna be good to people that's good to us. You don't have to give your energy to people that play with you. All people want to do is play. Especially low vibrational and people that ain't of God. They just want to play and act like they better than people. But let them keep that energy. You can think what you want to think. You're free to do that. But is it hurting me? Are you making me feel some type of way? Mm-mm. No. No. So I took my power back. And I plan to stay here. You feel me? Just period. Y'all see the light done cut off, so it's time for me to go. Okay? I thank y'all for vibing with me. You already know. We know now, so we grow now. We just take this information and keep it pushing, y'all. Just period. We are the fearless love warrior because we stand 10 toes down in God. Because with the love of God, baby, you can do anything, and that's just period, okay? I thank y'all for vibing with me. If this your vibe, then this your tribe. Please hit the like and subscribe button because your girl really appreciate it, okay, y'all? Just period. This is why we are the fearless love warriors. Because with God, we can do anything. And that does mean standing up to the enemy sometimes. In love. Just period. Peace.